Okay, so I'm joined by Dan Lawlor, goal scorer this afternoon, and also back in the team after missing out with suspension last week. What are your thoughts on today's game initially?
I thought it was a much better performance on last week. Last week was about staying in the game, and then they did that, and then they managed to get two late ones. Obviously, look, we've scored quite late again this week, so it means we're staying in the game for long enough, and we're giving ourselves a chance to win it. Wasn't the prettiest of games, and it doesn't need to be. I don't think it needs to be, but I thought it was a good performance. I thought for 35 minutes of the first half, good, and I thought we started a bit slow second half, and then we just grew into it. And I thought, if anyone was going to win the game, I did think it was going to be us.
Obviously, now we've got two consecutive wins for the first time this season. How do we now take this momentum, keep building on it as we go into quite a tricky run of games, a couple of Tuesday night games, some tough Saturday games? How do we now take this and really use it to our advantage?
I think that when you win one game, and then if you kind of lose one, you don't get a spring in your step. But now we've got, it's two back-to-back wins. We know that we can compete, and we know that if we can stay in the game for long enough, we've got players in this team who can hurt people. And that Folks' goal at the end, that's exactly what it is. That one moment of quality is all it takes. And when you're on 75 minutes and someone crops up with that, it gives you a real chance to win the game. So for me, it's just a case of we've got to turn up with the right attitude and make sure we're giving everything we can to win every game of football, because I think this year we've already found out if we've got 3 or 4 players who aren't quite at it, you get found out. And I did think today everyone come on and they all did their part. They all played their part. So I think we just got to keep going, keep working, and make sure we're working and we're getting the results that we need to get.
How about the clean sheet as well? We could hear during the game you were constantly saying clean sheet, clean sheet. How important is that now to have 2 clean sheets on the bounce, scoring the goals as well? How important is that to the squad?
It's so important, and you heard me say clean sheet, because I do believe the goals have been conceded and have been real poor, and it comes from pride. It comes from making sure that they don't want to concede. They defend their box, they stop crosses, they throw themselves at it, and they were excellent. And I thought the back 3 last week were superb as well. So I think it's just a pride. When you're winning 2-0 at 2-1, if you've got 5 or 6 minutes left, it gets edgy. So you just got to make sure you stay concentrated and defend the box, and I thought they did it really well.
And talk us through your penalty as well. Obviously, Mark Jones won the foul from your corner. Obviously, you're so reliable with every penalty, but was there a point where you thought, oh, maybe I need to change up what I normally do, or were you really confident?
Yeah, look, I think it's quite apparent that I like one direction, and I think the keeper went that way. So it's a case of people will probably look at it, they know that I'm good from the spot, and I've got to mix it up. I thought the goalkeeper went a bit early today, so I just sort of went the other way. But it's going to be either or now. It adds pressure to be fair, because I haven't missed for a long time. And when you do, every penalty that you take, the pressure grows. So I'm happy to score in any capacity.
And last little thing, obviously, vice captain at the club. All the supporters are saying what a fantastic leader you are, both on and off the pitch. Do you like having that kind of title, that role in the group? Do you really want to lead perhaps the younger players through the squad and just lead on the pitch as well alongside Mark?
Yeah, of course. I think that the more people you have with a voice in the dressing room, it helps. For me, it isn't about being the vice captain, having the captaincy or anything like that. It's just that I know we've got a squad of players who need a bit of guidance. And I think I'm getting nearer to 30 now, so I'm more experienced than some of the lads, and I try and use that. I coach, I manage. I like to think that I see the game differently to some of the others, so I just try and help them through that. But I think between me and Mark, and obviously look, you've got Gashi and you've got some others in there as well. I think we've got a good balance, and I think we managed the load really well.
Brilliant. Enjoy the win, Dan.
Thank you.